My name is Joseph Skinner, and I'm here to tell you about your next documentary series. The overall arc of the series is to explore the evolution of online multiplayer games. Over the first season, we'll be looking at the first-person shooter genre. We begin with Halo, which quickly became one of the first top online games for home consoles. Next, we'll cover Call of Duty Black Ops 3. With a line of titles and various play modes, Call of Duty has risen to one of the more popular first-person shooters. Then our primary focus is Destiny, which combines role-playing with first-person shooting for a unique experience. We'll compare these three games to start off the series, then zero in on Destiny and its future in the online world. We begin the series looking at one of the first top first-person shooters, Halo. Making its debut as a launch title on Xbox, Halo has made its legacy as still being one of the top online games. It has spawned several spin-off games and has had installments on every Xbox system to date. Created by Bungie, it was the predecessor to Destiny. In the first episode, we'll explore the history of Halo and its effects on the online community. Halo's popularity boomed from its use of local split screen. Its latest installment, Halo 5, has since dropped split screen to focus more on online play. We'll compare this decision to Destiny's approach to launch without split screen to focus solely on online. We'll hear from the current champs of the Halo competitive world and how they are gearing up for the upcoming Pro League going through the summer of 2017. We'll also have Bungie's community manager, Eric Osborne, on how Bungie wanted Destiny to be a multiplayer-focused game, yet still wanting to provide a sense of freedom for players. Our next subject is Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Call of Duty has had several titles over the years. Its zombie mode has become a fan favorite, and like other first-person shooters, it's starting to focus more on online play rather than story. Black Ops 3 has added specialist classes to its online community, similar to the subclasses of Destiny. In this episode, we'll examine the evolution of customization in first-person shooters and its impact on PvP. Black Ops 3 introduced the specialist classes to their online platform, allowing custom characters, weapons, and abilities. We'll look at how Black Ops 3 encourages online play by offering rewards for goals met during matches, and how this differs from Destiny's approach of offering rewards by progressing the story. Guests for this episode include Black Ops 3 multiplayer director Dan Bunting and his story on how they were able to develop their class system, and CJ Cohen, the lead story designer for Destiny, and his ideas of a multiplayer game driven by co-op play. We'll also look at how customization affects competition. Destiny is an online multiplayer-focused first-person shooter and Bungie's successor to Halo. It offers a mix of role-playing and first-person shooting. Players can customize the appearance of the character, level up their classes, weapons, and armor, and join real-time events within the narrative story. Several expansions have been issued, adding to the content and story of the game since its release. For our third episode, we start focusing on Destiny itself and its impact on multiplayer gaming. We'll look at promoting the story to enhance co-op and versus play, and how this compares to games whose focus is primarily player versus player. We'll talk with David Canlin, the UI design leader for Destiny, on how game design helps the flow and how it's able to integrate multiplayer elements into one cohesive experience. We'll examine Destiny's recent addition to the Electronic Sports League and how it will fare when it comes to competition, and if developers will look at other aspects of the game when it comes to the professional gaming world. Continuing in the first season, we'll include episodes on how developers are looking at balancing the levels of customization and rewards to fit into PvP. Another episode will focus on looking ahead to the future of Destiny with the upcoming release of Destiny 2 later in 2017. Will developers still try to focus on a story-driven experience? We will also want to add an episode devoted to League play. Destiny has already had success with raid missions and tournaments on a regular basis. How will these continue to affect how players team up, and will we see more of the same teams consistently in professional competitions? In a world of online gaming, one unique shooter sets out to rise above the competition. Our original target audience are the players themselves. Many players are faithful to one franchise, and we would like to educate them on other games in the genre that they love. However, should this be a problem, we'll shift focus to the game developers themselves, specifically new developers entering the field of game design. The goal of the change, if need be, will be to see if the rise in online formats will influence their career choices as well as the game design choices from current developers. Video sites such as YouTube are already being used to post and review game footage. sharing the show on this site is a valid option. Online streaming services are another. Netflix and Hulu already have categories devoted to gaming and documentaries. This would allow the show to be viewed as episodes are released or entire seasons to be binged. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you on set.